Folks, welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Pot Monster, the fighting game show brought to you by Look Alive and Combo Breaker. I'm JM Crofts. I'm here with my latest victim, Hellpockets. How you doing today, Hellpockets?
Called me the victim. I definitely feel like I've been blindsided. So, other than that, I'm doing all right, though.
I think it'll be fine. I don't think you should worry. But, you know, as we all know, a pot monster is someone who, maybe like me, like some of us, enters a tournament, puts money into the pot, but doesn't necessarily expect to win the tournament or necessarily see that money again. But when you think about your average tournament goer, you know, you've been going to tournaments for a while. You've been a commentator for many years now. Do you feel that you are smarter than the average pot monster when it comes to game knowledge?
Well, for the record, I don't believe I'm smarter than anybody. But I think I know a fair amount about, you know, stuff and things, especially related to fighting games. So, yeah, I guess I could be a little bit more above the average pot monster when it comes to what I do here, fighting games.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out today. So the game is pretty simple. We got 2 rounds, 4 questions each. Just like a tournament, this is double elimination, so you can miss one and keep going. Some of these questions are quite difficult, so we've got 2 lifelines for you, or as we like to call them, top player privilege. First of all, we got coaching. You can use your top player privilege to get some coaching. You know, a controversial topic, whether coaching should be allowed in fighting games, but here for you, I'm going to allow it today. And the other lifeline we have for you is top seeding. The number 1 seed, they tend to get a bye first round. We'll let you have a bye. We'll rearrange the bracket and give you a freebie on a question so that you can bypass it and not have to answer it if you really don't know. But with that, that's about it for the rules of the game. What do you say we hop into round 1 here?
Go.
All right, here we go. So 4 questions, 4 categories. We've got lore, game development, glitches, and terminology. Which one is jumping out at you first to go to here?
Well, I'm always being accused of being a huge lore nerd, so let's go with lore up front.
All right, let's hear it. The King of Fighters series is known for its multiple game-spanning story sagas, but what was the very first KoF saga, taking place from KoF 94 to 97?
Ooh, I can see how this could be tricky for some people who don't know any better, but that would be the Orochi saga?
All right, that might be a little too much in your wheelhouse here, Hellpockets. It is the Orochi saga. Classic KoF head knowledge, but nicely done. You're 1-0. You're not going 0-2. That's the first test. Can you not go 0-2?
That means I'm already having a good weekend at Evo. You know, that's a good weekend in Vegas.
Let's go. Where are you feeling next? What do you think?
All right. I'm feeling pretty good about terminology.
All right, terminology. If a Smash player says they're playing a Ditto, what would they be playing in FGC parlance?
I'm not a Smash player, but I have been around Smash players my entire fighting game career. I could have sworn I heard this word before I even joined like my first FGC official event. Oh, mirror match. There we go.
There you go. You got there eventually.
Like,
it is a mirror
about
match.
Ditto. I was like, no, I don't want to play any more Jigglypuffs. I'm like, oh.
There you go. Nicely done. All right. Where would you like to go next?
All right. Well, that was a big risk. Let's go with glitches next.
All right. What exploit present in Capcom vs. SNK 2 allowed players to add invincibility to any special move?
Oh, man, you know I know this because I'm from NorCal, man. we wrote the book. We wrote the book on CVS 2. Some of the best at this glitch in the entire world. John Toy.
Yeah.
Ricky Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
Masters of the art of roll canceling.
That's completely right, yes. You know, I spent a long time recently trying to learn how to roll cancel. It's hard.
It is very difficult. It used to be, back in the old days, they said it can only be performed on arcade stick. If you do it on pad, it's impossible.
Yeah.
That's not true at all, by the way. It's totally possible on pad. I've done it.
Well, our last category here for round 1 is game development. Which classic fighting game character was planned to be called Vodka Gobalski until it was thankfully changed?
This one's difficult.
Vodka Gobalski.
Vodka Gobalski. You know, I want to say this isn't what I think it is. This definitely sounds like something you would find in World Heroes. But that can't be true. So I'm going to go with Zangief.
Yeah, you went with the more mainstream answer. That's correct.
Right,
It is Zangief. Originally going to be called Vodka Gabalski. You know, I think they went with the right choice calling him Zangief, but
That sounds
that,
like such a goofy, like World Heroes character.
it definitely is. But that's going to be it for round one. Let's move on to round two. And let me tell you, the questions are about to get a lot more tricky, so hold on tight.
Here we go, guys.
All right, here we are in round two. You've made it out of pools. The most difficult part is out of the way, but these questions are about to get a little bit tougher.
I just want to let everybody know that as a commentator who has commentated Evo several years since like 2012, I always get out of pools. It's just a tradition.
Well, that's good. I never get out. I've made it out of pools twice in my life at Evo, so that's pretty good.
Cool too.
Well, your current score is 4-0. And speaking of four, here's our four new categories. We've got Combo Breaker, how appropriate. We've got Scoops, User Interface, and Numpad Notation. Anything jumping out at you?
You know what? Despite being a KoF player, I'm going to go with Numpad notation.
Okay, well, going out of the comfort zone.
I'm finally accepting it into my life.
All right, well, what is the input for Guile's Super in numpad notation? And we're talking Super Turbo Street Fighter 4. This is not his Street Fighter 5 Super. And you got to put it in numpad notation.
So this is going to be difficult because I actually forgot the word for I think there's like a squiggly line called a tilde.
You don't have to do tildes or anything. We kind of
okay.
we just need the numbers, so you can just tell me.
Damn, you guys almost had me. 1, 3, 1, 9 kick.
All right, we got the real life numpad involved there, and you totally got it. Nicely done. It is charge 1, 3, 1, 9 plus kick. Whew. In the end, we got there. That is such an annoying input. I hate doing that.
I'm glad you didn't say Raging Demon, or I'm glad you didn't say Raging Storm. Because
we actually gave Justin Wong Raging Storm.
Raging Storm.
He did not know it. He got that one wrong.
Nice.
But you got this one right. So nicely done. You're 5-0, and you still have both lifelines. And it's double eliminate. I clearly have made this too easy. But which one are you thinking next?
I'm thinking. Let's go with Scoops.
All right, Scoops. In Third Strike, Chun-Li's notoriously strong Kara throw actually has the second longest reach in the game. Whose Kara throw reaches the farthest?
Ooh, this is difficult, man. Like,
it's a tough one. And just to clarify, we're not talking about like how much range the Kara throw adds. We're talking about just how far does their throw reach in terms of pixels. Which one reaches the farthest? And it's a Kara throw, not a command throw or anything. And don't forget, you have lifelines if you need help.
I do have a lifeline, but actually, I'm gonna play this a little strategically because I think I've earned myself one guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alex?
I'm sorry, that's actually incorrect. It's an unexpected one. It's Q.
I had no idea, bro.
low tier Q has the longest reaching Kara throw for whatever reason. I guess partially because he's so wide. That probably contributes to it. But that's a tricky one. But you're what's the score now? 5-1. You're doing pretty well still. We got 2 left. Which one you like?
All right, let's go with Combo Breaker because I have no idea what's behind that.
Of course, this game is brought to you by Combo Breaker, but here we have a Combo Breaker question. Justin Wong has 7 first-place finishes at Combo Breaker tournaments, but which player holds the record with 8?
Oh my God, this is like
8 first-place finishes.
Eight first-place finishes at Combo Breaker.
Not all in the same game.
Not all in the same game, but just
I don't even think there's been 8 Combo Breakers. So
all right, I think I know who this is.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think I know this person personally, but let's go with the lifeline for now, just to make sure.
All right, you want the coaching lifeline? You want a hint?
I want a coaching hot lifeline. Yeah.
All right, let me get in contact with our trademark coach.
Most of these wins were for Skullgirls and Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh.
Does that help?
That does help a little bit. At least I think it does. And they won the tournament, not even gotten like a first place finisher. Okay. Well, yeah, that's really easy because that's the homie Sonic Fox.
Gotta be. Sonic Fox, the record for most first place finishes at Combo Breaker. Pretty impressive. So we're down to the last question here. You still have your skip lifeline, so technically you could skip this if you really don't know it. If you want to, if you want to go 8-1, but let's open up user interface here, and this is going to be a fun one as well. So I have photoshopped together a massive amount of game user interfaces. Okay, so I've got like 10 of these. All you got to do is pick out at least 5 games whose user interface I have hastily photoshopped onto this image. Do you think you can name 5 here?
Yeah. We've got Samurai Showdown's POW gauge.
Yeah, we got the POW.
We've got the Street Fighter 4 Revenge meter.
Yeah, okay, that's 2.
We got the Street Fighter 5 V-Trigger meter.
There we go. Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah. We've got the KoF 13 combo counter.
Yeah, okay, the HD cancel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy to miss. That's 4. Only need 1 more.
We've got I know there's one there that's really obvious to me, and I could just slam it home, and I'm trying to figure out what another one is. But you know what? I'm not gonna flex it. I'm just gonna dunk it right now. We've got the KoF 11 health bar and team lineup.
That's right. There's 5. If you want, you can keep going. You can try to name as many, or I can just tell them to you.
So I know that those 2 circular objects are from BlazBlue, but I forget what they represent within the game.
Yeah.
And I know that those burst icons are from Strive.
Yeah.
And what else do we got here? The tension gauge from Guilty Gear. I believe it's Exerd.
Yep, that's right too. Man, you know a lot of these.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a huge nerd.
I think after those, the only ones that you've missed, we've got the ranks are from Tekken 7, First Dan and Genbu. And that was the burst indicator from BlazBlue, is this weird screw thing. And I think that's all. I think you got all the others. Nicely done. Well, your final score ended up being 7-1. Very impressive. And you even had a lifeline in reserve. I gotta say, I was impressed by your game knowledge. I think the OG shine is coming through here. Nicely done, Hellpockets. Are you happy with the result?
I'm extremely happy with my result. I love winning. I can never get enough of it. Bring me another one.
Yeah, run it back. Well, I wanted you to give this opportunity. If you have anything you want to shout out or let people know where they can find you, go ahead and do that.
Well, I want to thank everybody for watching, and obviously you can watch more of me on twitch.tv/GameGoons, where we run almost entirely nothing but KoF 15 goon lobbies and ranked matches streams. It's going to be myself, Meta Abe, Manchess, a.k.a. Gibby, and an assortment of other goons that jump in and have a good time with us. You know, if you're interested in KoF, we're definitely here to welcome you into the community.
And that's twitch.tv/GameGoons, is that
twitch.tv/GameGoons.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being a contestant. I had a great time and hope you did too. And thank you guys at home. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. And be sure to not touch that dial because there is more Look Alive action coming. So bye, everybody.